Employers say the two most common red flags, and that's when police say she disappeared. Campaign officials have just let people in this line know this is the advertisement that got the event canceled. More than $40 on a tank of gas. I'll tell you what's going on with crossing guards in Orange County. His son may never have a Hostess snack in his lunchbox.
There's a danger hiding right below the surf.
Is now just a pile of rubble.
This baby is a 15,000-pound Tornado Intercept vehicle. Now that I've become a minion, it's my turn to dance with them.
Good afternoon, I'm Kayla O'Brien in for Matt Austin. Florida still hasn't revealed which presidential candidate won the state. The department has come under scrutiny for the way it handled the Trayvon Martin investigation. They call themselves the Dream Defenders, and they are leading the Change the Debate campaign at UCF. All this week, voters who might not be able to make it to the polls next Tuesday stood in long lines to cast their ballots early.
I feel really frustrated and kind of let down.
Many students shared this reaction when the Student Government Association president Cortez Watley canceled an open forum event just minutes before its scheduled time. Members of the Student Labor Action Project, also known as SLAP, say they set up the meeting 3 weeks ago. The group wanted to know why Watley voted to increase tuition by 15% this year.
We want to work with him. He's not an enemy. He's our representative. We voted for him, so we want him to be there and find out next steps on how to make things better.
An SGA representative notified the group of the cancellation, saying the advertising for the event could be misleading to students. This is the advertisement that got the event canceled. Watley says that it's inappropriate and gives students the wrong impression of what the meeting is supposed to accomplish.
We want to help students like you, students like us, get more power in achieving that.
After negotiating for nearly an hour, Watley agreed to meet with SLAP members for 30 minutes, but did not discuss specifics on tuition hikes.
We do understand that students are slightly confused about why the tuition increases or the choice was behind that. And so we decided that it would be a better option to hold a larger event for all students.
SGA is hosting a larger scale open forum event on October 30th, where Watley does plan on speaking about tuition increases. In Orlando, Kayla O'Brien, UCF Nightly News.
Some think it's a spaceship. To others, it's a mix between the Batmobile and a tank. We're in the 15,000-pound Tornado Intercept vehicle right now going down the streets of Orlando, and we're just saying hi to all the residents in this huge tank.
Just cruising. It's for tornadoes.
Filmmaker and storm chaser Sean Casey drives it almost every day.
We have an interesting mission, of course, right? You know, we've built a tank and we're driving them into tornadoes, you know, to get imagery that hasn't been gotten before.
Casey uses his TIV to get a closer than ever before look inside these deadly storms. His latest film, Tornado Alley, took 4 years to complete, and he's had some close calls along the way.
So there are times when the tornado that you were going straight for, you know, they intensify into something that all of a sudden you find yourself jacking a U-turn and, you know, running for it.
These storm chasing missions are also used for collecting scientific data. But for Casey, his motivation is the thrill.
And it's all taking place underneath these mountain-sized storms that you're going underneath, you know? It's kind of like, you know, you're going into battle like Don Quixote.
In Orlando, Kayla O'Brien, Local 6.